As the 2025 NFL season approaches, the Chicago Bears are hoping for more than just physical toughness from their roster. They're hoping for mental and emotional clarity, something safety Jonathan Owens seems to be gaining in abundance. A major off-field development is sparking optimism inside Halas Hall and beyond. Owens' strengthened bond with his wife, Olympic legend Simone Biles, may offer more than just sentimental value. It may lay the foundation for elite performance on the field. Recently, Biles made headlines by celebrating their anniversary with a lavish, custom-designed piece of jewelry. White gold bracelets embedded with diamonds. At first glance, it may appear to be a routine celebrity gesture, but within the NFL world, such moves often hint at something more profound: long-term personal stability. Owens, who has bounced from Houston to Green Bay and now Chicago, has often had to fight for roster security. Having an unwavering support system off the field is no small thing. And with Biles' clear and public expression of commitment, shared with over 7 million followers, it's evident that Owens is not merely passing through Chicago. He's planting roots. Biles, with a net worth surpassing $25 million thanks to her endorsements and Olympic success, isn't new to the luxury space. Her iconic GOAT pendant during the Paris Olympics, with 546 white gold diamonds, reportedly cost more than $40,000. She's no stranger to making statements through jewelry, but gifting her husband such a personalized, high-end item says more than words. It's a powerful show of long-term partnership. And that matters in football. NFL players are often derailed not just by injuries or poor performances, but by the constant turbulence in their personal lives. Stability, especially financial and emotional, can be the difference between a solid season and a breakout one. Owens now has the psychological clarity to fully focus on football, something the Bears have desperately needed in their secondary. On top of that, Owens is backed by someone who not only believes in him, but celebrates him publicly. That level of support, especially from someone as respected and admired as Biles, is rare. When your partner is broadcasting pride in your accomplishments, it brings confidence, and that confidence translates into performance. This season, Owens isn't just another defensive back fighting for reps. He's a man with purpose, with security, and with the emotional grounding to maximize his physical gifts. For the Bears, that could mean a leap forward in a defense that has been in transition for years. When personal life clicks, professional success often follows, and for Chicago, the timing couldn't be better. As if the Bears didn't have enough to manage heading into a pivotal season, they now face a haunting question. Did they miscalculate with Jack Sanborn? The former undrafted linebacker, who once embodied the gritty, hard-nosed spirit the Bears have long cherished, is now suiting up for Dallas and circling a particular date on his calendar, September 21st, at Soldier Field. Sanborn, a native of Wisconsin and a product of hard work and consistency, was let go by the Bears despite a resume that included 19 starts, 164 tackles, and a respectable presence in the middle of the field. While not a superstar, he offered reliability, something many teams struggle to find in depth players. The cost to retain him? A mere $3.22 million under a restricted free agent tag. The Bears, however, chose not to exercise that option, letting him walk for $1.5 million to Dallas. In the context of a franchise worth over $6 billion, the savings were marginal at best. Now, reports out of Dallas suggest Sanborn is not only securing a roster spot, he's projected to start at middle linebacker. That's right, the same player who was supposedly too slow for Chicago's defensive scheme is now leading the heart of another team's defense. Here's the part that stings. The middle linebacker role in Dallas demands more versatility, more range, and more coverage ability than the strong side role he played in Chicago. If Sanborn can handle that there, why couldn't he here? Even more telling, he's being evaluated alongside Kenneth Murray, a former first-round pick who has struggled to meet expectations, and still, Sanborn is winning the competition. It's a stunning turnaround that raises legitimate concerns about how defensive coordinator Dennis Allen evaluated the linebacker room. But the tactical disadvantage doesn't end there. Dallas now employs former Bears head coach Matt Eberflus as their defensive coordinator. Few coaches know Sanborn better. He understands not just the linebacker's strengths and tendencies, but also the inner workings of the Bears' offense. This sets up a dangerous scenario for Chicago. An opponent who knows their playbook, understands Caleb Williams' practice habits, and can offer sideline insights that most teams simply don't have. And if that weren't enough, there's the emotional edge. Players who return to face their former teams often carry an extra gear. Sanborn's journey from undrafted free agent to starter, only to be let go for less than $2 million in savings, will surely fuel a performance that's about more than just football. It's about pride. Meanwhile, the Bears are patching holes with unproven options. Noah Sewell has just 32 career defensive snaps across 2 seasons. Other depth pieces include Amone Bamika, rookie Ruben Hippolyte II, whose 4.39-second pro-day 40-yard dash is impressive but untested in live games, and Daniel Hardy, a converted defensive end now being experimented with at linebacker. This is not a stable setup. So when Sanborn walks onto the Soldier Field turf in Week 3, he won't just be another opponent. He'll be a reminder of a decision the Bears might come to regret. And with Eberflus whispering in his ear, he'll likely be part of a very targeted plan to expose Chicago's offensive tendencies. If this becomes a loss that spirals into a losing streak, fans and analysts alike will trace the spark back to Sanborn and question why $1.7 million in savings was ever worth the risk. If there's one move this offseason that could redefine the Chicago Bears' direction and protect their most important asset, it's the acquisition of Joe Thun, named by Pro Football Focus as the 11th best player in the NFL over age 30, and the only NFC North player to crack the top 30. Thun is not just another veteran. He's a multi-time Super Bowl champion with both the Patriots and Chiefs, and he brings more than just accolades. He brings credibility. During his tenure in Kansas City, Thun posted a 90.4 pass-blocking grade, best among qualifying NFL guards. Even when injuries forced him to fill in at left tackle in 2024, he still earned an 82.0 pass-blocking grade, ranking 5th among all NFL guards. That kind of consistency, even in adversity, is exactly what Chicago needs. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Caleb Williams was sacked 68 times in his rookie season, most in the league. That's not just a stat. That's a red flag waving in the face of the entire offensive coaching staff. It signals a systemic failure to protect the quarterback the franchise is built around. Bringing in Thun isn't just about plugging a hole. It's about signaling a shift in priorities. Protect the quarterback at all costs. The Bears didn't just pay Thun for performance. They paid him for leadership. His 2-year, $35 million extension reflects not only his physical capabilities, but his ability to raise the standard across the offensive line. He's a 4-time champion who has blocked for legends like Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. He understands what it means to perform when everything is on the line. This leadership is crucial in a division filled with uncertainty. Green Bay is entering a new era, Minnesota is transitioning, and Detroit, while talented, has yet to prove consistent dominance. Thun brings a level of steadiness that will help Williams develop confidence, especially in critical games down the stretch. The fit is also ideal. Thun will anchor the left side alongside Braxton Jones, and with improvements at center, the interior line could finally provide Williams the pocket integrity he needs. Combine that with Thun's playoff experience, and the Bears may finally be constructing a line that can weather the storm of a full NFL season. Thun's presence also forces accountability. Younger linemen will have to elevate their play to match the standard he sets, and with a young quarterback still adjusting to NFL speed, that tone setting could be the quiet difference between a breakout season and another year of growing pains. This isn't just about Super Bowl dreams. It's about building a professional, durable culture, one where talent, intelligence, and commitment meet. And for the first time in a long time, it feels like the Bears are doing exactly that. Between Jonathan Owens finding emotional grounding, Jack Sanborn returning with revenge in mind, and Joe Thun raising the floor of the offensive line, the 2025 Bears season already feels charged with drama, opportunity, and risk. Every decision, every rep, and every relationship could tip the balance. And for a franchise starving for relevance and consistency, that balance could mean the difference between a playoff run or another painful rebuild.